I sat there, staring at her, the gun cold and heavy between us. Her tears were real. I knew that much. Sarah had always been a terrible liar. Except, apparently, when it came to faking her own death. "So, what now?" she whispered, her voice raw. "You gonna kill me? After everything?" I wanted to. God, I wanted to. Not because I hated her, but because part of me still loved her. And that was worse. Instead, I picked up the gun, racked the slide just to see her flinch, and then I tossed it onto the couch behind me. "No," I said, "but he doesn't get to walk away." Her face went pale. "You don't understand. Jake has evidence, proof of things I disavow." "I don't care," I snapped. "You let me think you were dead. You let me bury you." My hands shook. "You think blackmail excuses that?" She crumpled. I was scared. I thought it was the only way. I should have walked out, left her there. But I didn't. Because revenge isn't just about pain, it's about justice. So, I made her call Jake, put him on speaker. And when he answered, smug as ever, I said, "Remember me?" The silence was beautiful. Then came the begging, the excuses, the pathetic attempts to blame her. I recorded every word. By the time I left, two things were certain. Jake was going to prison. 2, Sarah and I, we were done. I drove away without looking back. But here's the fucked up part. I still dream about her. Tan, and I don't know if that'll ever stop. I thought it was over when I walked out of that cabin. I was wrong. 2 days later, the cops showed up at my door. Tao not for kidnapping, not for assault. Tao for murder. Tao Jake was dead, beaten to death in his own living room. And guess whose name was all over the crime scene? 2 Sarahs. She called me that night, hysterical. "I didn't do it," she screamed. "But they're going to pin it on me or you." I should have hung up, should have let her rot. But the soldier in me couldn't walk away from a fight. So I dug. And what I found? Jake had been playing a bigger game. The blackmail wasn't just about Sarah Hit, it was about me, about things I'd done overseas, things that could have gotten me court-martialed. He'd been planning to sell the info to the highest bidder, and someone really didn't want that happening. The cops found my fingerprints at Jake's place. Of course they did. I'd been there 100 times before he betrayed me. Sarah had no alibi. We were perfect patsies. I confronted her one last time. Met her in a dingy motel room, the TV playing some true crime show like a sick joke. "Who else knew?" I demanded. She looked hollow. "Just one person, my sister. Tawn, her sister. The one who'd ID'd Sarah's fake body. The one who'd hugged me at the funeral." The pieces clicked. Her sister had been in on it from the start. She'd helped Sarah disappear, and now she was cleaning up loose ends. I left Sarah crying in that motel room. The next morning, I turned myself in. Not because I was guilty. But because prison was the only place they couldn't reach me. The trial starts next month. Sarah's testifying for me, not against me. Tiled funny. How betrayal comes full circle. I went to war for my country. Then, I went to war for her. I'm just fighting to survive.